Land. Today I wanted to show you how I get my favourite everyday autumnal makeup look using my absolute favourite Makeup Revolution palette, which is the Flawless 4. I will try not to blind you all. I love this palette. You all know I was mega excited before this one came out, and I finally got my hands on it a few weeks ago, and honestly have not stopped enthusing about it since. I love Makeup Revolution so much. I love the products. I love the whole company ethos. I just think they're amazing. They're such a nice brand. They just seem like nice people and they bring out cracking products, which in my book is just the best of the best. Just before I get started, if you aren't subscribed, go and subscribe please. It's just down there. Just press the button and you will be notified every single time I post a video. It's generally twice a week unless I'm ill or I'm really busy with the kids. Generally it's twice a week, then I do my best to get 2 videos a week to you. Please also go and subscribe to my side channel, which is Leila Land Extra, which is where all my vlogs will be. So just come and have some adventures with us because I'm having so much fun on this channel and with the new channel and you guys. So thank you so much. Right, are you subscribed? Are you comfy? Have you got a brew? Have you got your favourite cushion to snuggle up with? Brilliant. Let's crack on. Okie dokie, so I've already done my eyebrows, sort of, as much as I ever do my eyebrows. Can someone come and give me an actual lesson on doing eyebrows? That'd be great, thanks. When I'm doing a bold eye look, or if the eye look is the kind of focal point of a makeup look that I'm doing, I like to do that first and then apply everything else so that you kind of get rid of all that the fall onto your cheeks. So I'm going to get started. The first shade I'm going to use is this shade here, which is Dahlia, is it Dahlia, as in the flower? But I'm just going to put that kind of all over the place as a base. Oh, I love this palette so much. I knew as soon as I saw this palette being announced, I knew I would love it because it was kind of billed as an autumnal palette and it had all the autumnal colours. I mean, if you've not noticed by now, I am such an autumn winter kind of girl. I love it. So, I mean, it's one of those. I love Makeup Revolution products so much and I trust them so much now that my local Superdrug, I mean, we're only a tiny little town, so my local Superdrug doesn't get kind of the latest products all the time very quickly, if that makes sense. So I kind of knew that I was just going to have to order it off the website. So I went to the Town Beauty website, ordered this bad boy, and it turned up and I absolutely loved it. And it was one of those that I kind of thought, I always want to go and look and see makeup products and the colours and the shades and everything else first, but I just knew that I would love this one, and I am so not disappointed. I really love it. Okay, so then I'm going to use this shade, which is Cerise. I really love this one. Oh, and again, you just do not need that much on your brush. They're so pigmented. I love it. Now, I have never had a makeup lesson. I'm not a professional makeup person, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you what these particular areas of your eyes are called. No idea. This one I just kind of put along and just above the crease and onto the kind of the socket bone, if that makes sense. I really hope this makes sense to everybody. I like that. I like that. And you can kind of build that up as much or as little as you want and then blend the edges out, so obviously you're not looking like you've got stripy eyes. And then onto the other eye, and then just use a clean fluffy blush? Try and use a clean fluffy brush, they work better, just to blend the edges and just make it look not quite so harsh. Unless you like a harsh line and that's what you're going for, in which case, crack on. You do you. I mean, there's no law against it. There isn't, is there? There isn't. Alright then. Next, I use my eye contour brush in this shade next to the one we've just... Can you see that there? Or are you being blinded? There we go. Next, I use this one, which is called Garnet, which always makes me smile because Garnet is one of Megan's favourite characters on Steven Universe, so that always makes me smile. And I kind of just line the shape of the brush up with the kind of line between the corner of my eye and the end of my eyebrow and just pat it in and then bring that around. And that kind of helps give me that shape just for my eye. So it just gives that little bit of depth and a little bit of definition there, which we'll go in and tidy up again a bit later on, but just to give that initial look, that's how I do it. Got a really big spot coming up on my cheek there, and I can tell how swollen up it's made my cheek, because I can kind of see my cheekbone there when I'm speaking, and this one is non-existent. It's really swollen. On the day I'm doing a makeup look. Thanks, face. I'm also going to put a little bit of that colour just on the inner third as well, just to kind of give it that extra bit of depth and definition. Another thing I love about Makeup Revolution products is the pigmentation of them. Like, I don't know if you can see that I'm actually literally just dabbing it. You don't need to swirl it around at all, unless you want that really, really big colour, which is fine. But you do not need a lot, and they're so well pigmented that they just... The price point of these products anyway is phenomenal. So the fact that they then last for ages because they go such a long way, because they're such good quality and such good pigmentation, is just amazing. I absolutely love them. And as a single mum who's a makeup addict, I really appreciate that, so thanks. So then I'm going to go in and use this one, which is Control, which is kind of sort of bronzy brown metallic sheen to it, which I love. And just going in with the finger as well just gives it such a good effect. I love it. Then just to brighten that up even further, I go in with this shade, which is actually called Muted, and it is just so not muted at all. It's a really lovely, luxurious, deep gold metallic colour, and it just gives this just a little pop just in the middle, just to dab on a little bit. I like that. And it just gives it that little bit of dimension just to pop over. It's not a lot, but it just makes it stand out that little bit more. I've lost my brush. Okay, so like I said earlier, we're going to go back in with the corner colours, which was the Garnet here, just to blend it all in and bring it all together a little bit more and bring back that depth that we had before. And then I'm going to get my fluffy brush again and just blend just a little bit. And that's mainly just to tidy up the edges rather than blend it together, because I still want that separated dimensional look rather than just mudging it all together and it end up looking like when you've put too many pots of Play-Doh together. Do you remember it just all used to go that really horrible brown? And then when I find my brush. Then what I like to do as well is use the colours that I've used in the crease under the eye as well, and that again just brings the look together and opens up the eye a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with the cerise and then a little bit of the Garnet over the top just to bring that all together. Okay, so the last little bit that I want to do with this look is just to put a little bit of light colour in the inner corner of my eye, and I use Bloom, which is the second one in there. It's another shimmery shade, but it's kind of the champagne colour, and I use the brush that comes with it just because it fits that inner corner of my eye perfectly. And that just opens up your eye completely. I like that. Right, so I'm going to go and add my eyeliner and mascara and the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and show you the finished look. Okay, here we are. Here's the finished look. Oh, I love it so much. So this is my everyday autumn makeup look using my favourite Makeup Revolution palette, Flawless 4. I've got my Rimmel Match Perfection foundation on, and the rest of it pretty much is Makeup Revolution. I've used my contour palette, I've used my favourite Hot Spice blush palette, I've got one of the Makeup Revolution lip kits in Echelon on my lips, which is just such a brilliant, everyday kind of brownie pinky nude colour and just looks awesome on my skin tone, especially when I've got my hair a bit darker at this time of year. So I really hope you like it. If you like this one, give it a massive thumbs up for me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Go and subscribe to my other channel, Leila Land Extra, if you like the vlogs that I do. Make sure you tell me what you think of this look. Tweet me a picture or tag me in a picture on Instagram if you're recreating this one as well. And I will see you again next time.